I am a first generation Colombian American, so I didn't uh, have the family history, like so many of my contemporaries who really, have like different generations of family history. So I started from scratch. And what happened was that in the schoolyard, I discovered hip hop around 10 years old, and it just blew my mind as a shy immigrant Spanglish speaking girl. I didn't feel like I fit in anywhere, but with this group of young people who were making art, with their graffiti, or they were dancing and DJing. It felt like a community, and it, they they became members of the hip hop community, became my surrogate family. So that's how I started listening to hip hop around 10 years old. And then fast forward in college, um, I interned at Yo MTV Raps, and that was my entry point into the industry. And I worked as a television producer, music video producer. I've worked on movies, both narratives like Who's the Man, and documentaries like Nas Time is Illmatic. I've been in the media space for a long time. And then I just really wanted to give back to my community. And I started teaching at first as a substitute teacher. And then I just started teaching journalism and filmmaking. And I was doing something right because students from other classrooms would want to come to my classroom. And I realized, oh, it's because I bring hip hop into the classroom. I'm bringing magazines, I'm bringing movies, I'm bringing cassettes at that time, it was cassettes and CDs. And so it really engaged young people in a way that no one else was doing. And so I knew that I was onto something as a filmmaker, but then also as an educator. I was like, hip hop is making a difference in the classroom. And so I started to really study this movement and bring people together so that we could share best practices, so that we can create standards, because not everyone needs to be a b-boy in the classroom. Not everyone knows hip hop history. And so I wanted to professionalize the field. I wanted to make it so that if we're going to teach about hip hop, that the history. If you're going to teach dance, that all the foundational dance moves that were started 50 years ago, and then you work your way to today. And so that's how I got into hip hop education. I'm, I teach also at Virginia State University. I taught a hip hop class there, and I taught at NYU. I taught at Virginia Union. So it's a big deal right now. Hip hop in the academy and colleges all over the world. They have departments now. You can have a degree in hip hop and R&B. That's unheard of. In the past, we wouldn't have imagined this, but now we have this, and so the future is bright. And when young people take what we've done and repurpose it and innovate what we've done, it's going to continue to evolve. Hip hop is going to continue to evolve because of the young people. So, again, really just seeing myself in this hip hop hackathon as a participant, but I feel like I'm going to learn so much from the people who are going to contribute.